We welcome in one of the newest Huskers signing his letter of intent, the running back out of Salisbury, North Carolina, Jamal Rule. Jamal, thank you so much for being here. Congratulations. How does it feel now that you're officially a Husker?
Feels great. Just excited to be down there. The fans, everybody. So yeah, I'm excited to be down there.
All right. Well, let's get to know you a little bit. Just take us through your recruiting journey and process. I know Nebraska was one of the first schools, right, to really see you and offer you kind of what was your process like, kind of figuring out where you wanted to play college ball?
It started off slow. That's actually why I transferred up to Charlotte Christian because at Salisbury, I wasn't really getting the looks I wanted to get. I wasn't really getting looked at the way I wanted to get looked at, so I transferred up there. And it started off slow, played my junior year there. And then after that, everything started to pick up. And like you said, Nebraska was like one of the first big ones that I got. And then everything sprung forward after that. And then after that, I was just enjoying it. Then it got really serious, started becoming a little stressful sometimes. Some people don't know about that, but it gets stressful, especially going through the recruitment process. And then after that, I just looked at what I wanted in schools. In some schools, I honestly knew I wasn't going to go there, so I cut them off. Got down to a top five, then a top four, and then Nebraska was the one I chose in the end. So yeah.
What did that mean to you that Nebraska saw something in you early on when I'm sure it was a little bit frustrating for you? What did that mean to you at the time that to get that first offer from Nebraska?
It meant a lot. I feel like the coaches there really took a chance on me, especially Coach EJ. Me and him were talking early on. He was saying that he thinks that I'm the best running back in the nation and he believes in me. So, like, getting a coach from the Big Ten at that to really look at me and want to coach me for real, to take it serious, it meant a lot.
Okay, so you said you thought a lot about it. What was it about Nebraska then that it was the spot for you?
First off, the fans they're electric. Like even in my recruitment process, when I first got up there, they knew my name. They like whenever I got an offer, a whole bunch of Nebraska fans commented under on my Twitter, and then they were just all telling me that this is a place to be. Finally got up here for a game. The stadium was electric. It's been selling out since like the 1960s or something. So yeah, first off the people, second off the facilities. I really feel like they're one of the best in the nation when it comes to facilities and like putting the players in the best position to succeed. And then finally, my relationship with Coach Rule and Coach EJ. Um, they're just fun people to be around, and they made it hard to say no to them. So yeah.
All right, tell us about Coach EJ. What's it like building a relationship with him? Why do you like him so much? Why do you want to play for him?
It's really fun. I feel like he understands me in a way that few people really don't. And like he also played football and he played running back growing up. So I feel like he went through the recruitment process and everything. So like he understands things that most people don't understand. And then really sitting down and talk to him, he not only wants to know me like for my abilities on the field, also me off the field. He checks up on me all the time, calls me just to check in, all that stuff. So just a great person and yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, so describe your running style. What do you like?
Um, People call me a power back, but I think I'm pretty elusive. I'm powerful, but I got a little 1-2 in my step. I feel like I use my power when I need to, but other than that, I try to get hit as least as possible because football is a physical game, and I want to stay in this game for as long as possible. So I got to take care of my body. So yeah, I'll probably say I'm like a mixture between speed and power. It's the best I can describe it.
From what I'm told, you're not afraid of the contact, though. In fact, I was given a quote that says you get better as the contact comes. What is it about just the physicality of it? You're not afraid of it and you thrive in it.
I don't know, really, honestly. It's just like a little switch that comes on whenever I get hit. I just like hitting. I mean, I guess that comes like I came from like I used to be really angry growing up, so I guess like this is a way to like let off all that anger. I mean, I'm good now. I learned how to control it, but it's just a way. It's like a getaway for me, just playing on the field. I don't have to worry about anything, school, grades, anything. I just, I could just play the game that I love.
That's awesome. Why running back?
Um, that I don't know neither. They just put me in the backfield, and then after that, I was just thriving, and I began to fall in love with it. Watching NFL and college football, I used to always see running backs juking and hurdling, trucking, spinning, all this type of stuff, and I was like, that's pretty cool. So yeah, it seems like a fun position to play. So.
That's awesome. So you talked about making the decision to transfer. You made some sacrifices to do that. You drove an hour every single day to school. Why was that something that you wanted to do? A lot of high school kids probably wouldn't have made that kind of sacrifice to set themselves up. So what went into that decision, and why were you willing to do that?
Like I said before, I wasn't getting the recognition I wanted, and so I just trusted my parents, honestly. They said, like, this is the best school for me to get the recognition that I wanted. And it was going to come with some sacrifices. They told me that. But, I was willing to do it because I knew what I wanted.
Oh, that's great. So what else do Husker fans need to know about you? What are you, when you're not playing football, what do you like to do?
Honestly, just hang out with my friends. I like to say I like to be a light to the world. I'm really energetic, sometimes too much. Like, it would be like 2:00 in the morning. My mom sometimes have to text me to like be quiet because I'm like screaming, bouncing off the walls. And I get random bursts of energy, so I really can't help it. It could be like 5:00 in the morning. I'm like screaming my head off. So yeah. Really, I'm just really energetic.
When you say you want to be a light, where does that come from?
From my background, I'm a Christian, and God calls me to be the light of the world and the salt of the earth. So, as everywhere I go, I just want people to see my joy. Just want people to see my light. And if they come up to me and ask me why I'm like this, then I can point them to God.
That's incredible. For a young player that might be going through this similar process, not being seen, what would be your message? I mean, what do you hope people learn from your story, being that you were maybe a little overlooked, you didn't get a lot of looks, and it was a little bit later developing. What would be your message to that, and what do you hope people learn from your story in that regard?
I would just say keep going. Like, no matter what you're facing, always keep going. If you're not getting looked at, you never know what could happen. And all it takes is one. You could be at a game or a 7-on-7, or you can go to a camp and a coach sees you and they take a chance on you. So I just say keep working, keep fighting, keep going. Don't give up, pretty much.
Great message. All right, what do you need to do? What's your kind of plan for the next however many months to be able to come in here and fit right in here to this Husker football program?
I want to finish off my high school, get good grades, and after that, get up there and get straight to work. So I'm chasing something, and it takes a lot of work to get there. So just get with Coach EJ, learn the playbook, get with Coach Matt, see where I fit in the system and everything, and just go thrive.
As a young running back, how exciting is it seeing what Emmett Johnson has done this season?
It's great. Me and him are really close, and seeing him get off, especially like he has a story too. I'm not going to get too much into it, but he has a story. Just to see him get the recognition that he deserves, seeing him go off the way he does is great, and also gives me a sense of just happiness because I know that Coach EJ's coaching him, and he's going to be coaching me. And if Emma's doing that, then that means I have a chance to do that too.
Oh, I love that. What does that say about Emmett that he wanted to take an investment in you?
Emmett's he's a cool dude to be around. He's a little clumsy sometimes too, but like he's a happy person, and just his energy is, what's the word? Oh my goodness.
Infectious?
Yeah, his energy is just like, it's infectious. Whenever you get around him, you pretty much like can't be sad or mad because he'll cheer you up. Great guy.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, so I have some fun questions for you. We'll go through these pretty quickly. Again, just kind of getting to know you a little bit. So, favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Gotta be mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Is there a special mac and cheese?
Um, I'll just say my mom's or my grandma's. Really, anyone that, yeah, just the mac and cheese. It brings everything together. It's just, you have to have mac and cheese on Thanksgiving.
I agree. Okay, favorite ice cream?
Cookies and cream, hands down.
I like it. All right, favorite player growing up?
Marshawn Lynch. He's the one that kind of made me love football. Seeing him run the ball at the Seahawks. So yeah, Marshawn Lynch for sure.
I love it. Best Gatorade flavor?
Uh, they go hand in hand. Either one, I'll be happy. I'll go grape or orange.
Okay, all right. What's your go-to, like, I can watch it over and over again, movie or TV show?
Um, The Flash, definitely The Flash. I watched it like 5 times already, and I'll plan on watching it again.
Awesome. Biggest football mentor?
Ooh, I would have to say probably my dad. He's the one that pretty much all my life. He's like since the beginning. He's always been like a dad, but also like a coach too. Been training me for like a lot of years. So yeah, definitely my dad.
All right. What sport would you play if it wasn't football?
Um, Probably run track for sure. Track's a fun sport.
All right. And when you were a little kid and everybody asked you, what do you want to be when you grow up? What was your answer to that?
Football player, NFL player.
It was always football player.
It was always football. Like my mom had this joke, and she was like, "You have to have a plan B." And I'll be like, "I don't have a plan B." And then after that, she kept saying, "I would be like, you don't believe in me," and then like flip it on her and be like, "You don't believe in me." So yeah, it was always football.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, you're well on your way. Thank you so much for your time. Congratulations again, and we can't wait to see you here in Lincoln.
Thank you for having me.